You've just unlocked 12 laws, 12 truths that govern every result you ever produce. And if you've really listened, you can already feel it. That subtle shift inside you, the truth feels closer. You're starting to see your Ferrari, your business, your systems, your life with new eyes. You know why vision boards and goal setting so often fall short. They are not wrong, they're just incomplete. They are the paint on the car, not the engine under the hood. Because without systems that support your dream and the inner game to drive it, even the most beautiful vision breaks down at the start line. McKinsey tracked scale stage founders for a decade. What they found was haunting. 87% failed to cross the $10 million mark, not because of the market, not because of competition, but because their own systems couldn't sustain their goals. The vision was clear, the market was ready, but the structure collapsed under its own ambition. Stanford found the same pattern. Founders who stayed the central decision makers, the ones who had to be involved for the business to function, hit a hard ceiling around 8 million in revenue. Not because they lacked skill, because the system required them to be the engine. That's not skill, that's captivity. I learned that the hard way. I built the Ferrari. Then I lost control. And when it crashed, I rebuilt it, not on motivation, but on mechanics. I redesigned 4 foundations, decisions that move without me becoming the bottleneck. People who grow through ownership, not dependence. Value that draws clients in naturally without pursuit. Visibility that expands reach without burning me out. Those 4 became the structure of freedom. And for over 30 years, I've helped small circles of founders do the same, not through courses or consulting, but through a 12-month peer immersion. 6 founders, 1 architecture, 1 rhythm of accountability and truth. A mastermind in the truest sense. A place where systems are built, beliefs are rewired, and freedom becomes your operating norm. If something in these 12 laws resonated with you, if you recognize yourself in any one of these stories, you're already halfway there. This isn't about joining a program, it's about finding alignment. Because at this level, transformation isn't transactional, it's relational. It happens in proximity with others who speak the same language of systems and simplicity. If you're meant to be part of it, you'll feel it, not as curiosity, but as recognition. Today, you've learned a new language, the language of physics for founders. And like any new language, there are 4 stages. Let's say you want to learn French. First, you learn the words, you study the basics. Then you practice with others, few people who are learning too. That's where most people stop. But something magical happens when you visit France. Suddenly you start thinking in the language, and mastery, that happens when you live there. What we have done in these 12 laws is learn the words. Now I invite you softly, sincerely to visit France. And if it feels right, maybe even live there for a while. Let me leave you with one final question. If you could rebuild your Ferrari from the ground up, knowing what you know now about physics, systems, and freedom, what would you design differently? Not what would you do more of? What would you remove? What would run without you? What would you become if your business no longer needed you to be its engine? That question, that's the doorway to jailbreak. You'll see information on the screen in a moment. Use it only if this doesn't feel like curiosity anymore, but recognition. Because jailbreak isn't about escaping your business, it's about outgrowing the version of you that built it. And from there, freedom isn't luck, it's just physics. I'll see you in France. If this felt like coming home to a truth you had forgotten, you'll find the next step waiting right here. If your Ferrari is ready, come visit France.